become Maplewood?
When you go over,
Over what?
Once you pass,
so the area
Seton.
that Seton Hall, that the sub shop or the pizza joint that's
South
Maplewood.
Orange.
No, it's Maplewood.
No, South Orange.
So when does it become Maplewood? We need to look at the border.
Seton Village is Maplewood. I know, because my friend lives on Seton.
So it couldn't be South Orange Uptown if it's in Maplewood.
That's why they stopped at Seton Place.
Mm-hmm.
If you go over Seton Place, I think it's Maplewood. That's why I was going to ask the question. Well, wait. How could you stop at Seton Place? Doesn't South Orange run all the way alongside, all the way up to the Walgreens? No. The Walgreens is in Maplewood. The Walgreens could be in Newark, too. You know, there's a possibility that Newark starts after you pass Seton Place.
Well, our friend Carol lives in Maplewood.
She's on the right-hand side.
So you're saying on the other side of the
street. She's just on the other side. Yeah, she's in Maplewood.
Okay, that Extra is in Maplewood.
Now, Extra is way down the street, though. So that's Maplewood.
You know what? All we have to do is look at a map, and we'll do that.
Yeah. The name Seton Village was a clear favorite, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Zaka thanked the village, the Department of Public Works, and volunteers and his fellow committee members for their work. Trustee Sheila Collum praised Zaka for his leadership. Most of our advisory committees and boards rise and fall based on their leaders, she said, adding that Zaka has been a tremendous asset. We will not be successful as we are today without his leadership. The board noted that the committee should change its name to the Seton Village Advisory Committee. Zaka encouraged the board and residents to attend Friday's event first under the Seton Village banner. The celebration is planned from 5:30 to 8. We should go out there.
What day is this?
Friday. Or you got school.
What time?
5:30 to 8.
8 p.m.?
Yeah.
I think we could handle that, Anselm.
So what time would you get back?
I got to work at 2:15.
Oh, you know what? I forget that you guys work half a day on Friday.
That's not a half day. That is a full day, I'll have you know.
That's
okay? That is a full day.
From 9 to 2:15 is a full day?
No, I work from 8 to 2:15. 8 to 2:15.
That's 6 and a quarter hours.
That's enough. That is enough.
So your contract says that you only have to work 6 hours, 6 and a quarter hours per day.
Except for Monday and Tuesday, and we have to stay till 3:30. I'm like there today. I was like, oh my God, today's Wednesday. We get out at 2:15. Somebody's like,
so you have to work 7 and a half hours
dang.
the other 2 days.
Yeah.
See, that's part of the problem with teaching.
Oh my God, you're sitting ready to sound like Giuliani. Go ahead.
Well.
What's the problem?
The teachers union in New York is coming up with a good solution to lower class size in New York. They want to tax owners of property.
Which they should.
If you don't live in New York for 6 months, you should pay some sort of increased property tax to go towards, schools. Which
Get out. Where do you see this mess at?
I'm serious.
So I would be taxed?
No, not you. If you own property in New York and you don't live there for at least 6 months, because a lot of these guys own property and they get a deduction and they don't live in New York. So they're suggesting that you have to pay an increased property tax that goes towards the school, and they say they could raise over $900 million. You should know this. You're a teacher and you don't even know this.
That's why we have you, Anselm, to inform us.
What kind of teacher are you?
I'm the kind that's doing hard work, and I don't have time to read the paper every day like you.
You're the kind that's taking these half a days. That's what it is.
Not a half.
You're the kind. You're the kind of teacher.
Stop hating.
I'm not hating.
Listen, I should have the right to get home before Judge Judy.
I would love to go to work at 8 o'clock and be home by 4 o'clock.
Well, if I really ran out of there, I could be home at 2:45.
So you get home earlier than 4 o'clock?
Yeah. If I run out of the building, yes. Stop. Look at him getting all upset. I'm sorry. Stop hating.
You always work these hours?
No.
Now, you see, that's the problem. That's why these kids are doing so bad in some of these public schools.
Why is that?
How could you educate a kid? There's no lunch break between that, though. There's no lunch break. You don't get a lunch break.
I have a lunch break and 2 breaks.
Wait a minute. So
What? Will you stop choking? What is wrong with you?
Let me make sure and do this math here. It's
You can't do math. You need to leave math alone.
6.25 hours, right? How long is the lunch break? 45 minutes?
Each class is 45.
No.
Wait, no. Each class is 45, 50 minutes. Yes?
Okay. How many classes
Let's say
you
50, and I have 5 classes.
That's 250 minutes.
Okay.
Right? So that's about...
And so, let's say...
That's about 4 hours.
The schedule is like this. So I have...
That's 4 hours and 10 minutes.
I have a class for 40, 50 minutes. I think it's 50 minutes.
The
class starts at 8 and ends
classes.
at 8:45.
You got 5 classes.
And then the next class is maybe 50 minutes.
You have
the
5
second
classes.
period. Then I have a break.
Wait, how many
and then I have
classes do you
another
have?
class. And I have 2 breaks. And then I have 2 more classes.
So you have 5 classes.
5 classes.
At 50 minutes. That's 250 minutes.
Okay.
All right?
I really wish you would stop trying to be so mathematical because you're not good at that. But go ahead.
And I'm doing the math.
Okay, you got the easy math. Go ahead.
60 minutes in 1 hour. 4 times 60 is 240. Right? So 240 plus 10 is 250.
Okay.
So you're teaching 4 hours and 10 minutes.
It's a hard job, Anselm.
And
somebody's got to do it.
So you know, it's 4 hours.
Why are
and
you
10
looking
minutes.
all boggled here? Look at you. Can we move on and talk about the day?
Can we just get this over with? So 4 hours and 10 minutes, and you're in school for 6 hours and 15 minutes. So you still have 2 hours and 5 minutes to do other stuff. 2 hours and 5 minutes. So what do you do with those 2 hours and 5 minutes?
I go shopping, Anselm.
No. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding. So you get 2 breaks of 45 minutes.
One lunch, one time. I don't really have a lunch, though.
So you get 2 breaks of 45
Let's
minutes
say,
each.
I mean, on a typical day, let's see, like I said, I have 2 classes and then a break. So during that break, I'm getting ready for the next class that comes in. And then after
How
that...
long is that break?
It's 40 minutes. I told you each break is 45 minutes.
Okay, that's an hour and a half.
Okay.
Just hanging out.
So no, the first is 45 minutes.
Okay.
So then, I'm getting ready for the next class, printing, copying, whatever, reading, getting stuff together. Mm-hmm. Could be grading stuff, but for me, most of the time I'm not.
You'll be working. You'll be working. This is a
then I have a
this
class,
is a working break.
And then after that class leaves, I'm totally like wiped out. And then I have
So
2
after-
more breaks.
Wait, after the 3rd class, you wiped out.
I'm wiped out.
So you gotta get. So after you get wiped out, you gotta get wiped in.
I gotta rest. I gotta relax after
You gotta
that.
get wiped in. So you gotta get another break. So you get a 45-minute break
2 45-minute breaks, back to back.
after the 3rd class.
Yes.
So you get a 90-minute break.
I guess so. I don't think of it that way.
That's what it is, though.
Okay, fine.
So you
and
get
then I have 2 more classes, and then the day is over. It's 2:15.
So
And the bell rings, and then I run out of there.
So you got 2 classes. You wiped out after 2 classes.
Then I have 1 class.
So then you have a break.
Right.
Then you have 1 class.
Mm-hmm.
So after 150 minutes, which is 3 classes, 3 5s are 15, you're totally wiped out. You've only been on the premises now for like 3 hours. you only been on the premises for like 3 hours. But you know what?
It sounds...
I'm stressed, man. I'm stressed. I'm here too long. You know what? Go for a 130-minute break. And when you come back now, you're totally tired, right?
Then I have 2 more classes.
Then you have 2 more classes. And it finishes at... Do you normally let them out a little early?
No, you can't let people out early. You have to wait. You're
You wait for the bell.
You're waiting for bells.
So the bell rings, and what do? You
Clean
fly
up.
out there, as you say.
No, I clean up.
In 5 minutes.
No, it takes longer than that.
You don't have to clean up, though.
I have to clean
The
up.
custodians don't do that?
I'm having issues with custodians right now, but I have to clean up. I have to put the paper up. I have to put the paper back. Put the first period in where it belongs. Put the second period paper where it belongs. Okay. Put all the books if there are any are laying around. Pick up the pencils,
That takes about 15 minutes.
It could take about 15 minutes.
So 2:30.
2:30.
Yeah.
2:35. Now, there are people who stay.
Oh, you want to steal a 5 minutes? Okay, steal 5 minutes.
Thank you, so kind.
Take that bonus 5 minutes.
You know what? I'd like to see you do my job for one day.
Oh man, I would do that with. Listen, you give me 2 breaks, 45 minutes, and an hour and a half. 2 breaks. You know what I could do in those? Let me tell you what I do in those 2 breaks. In that hour and a half, there's a track close by.
Yes, there's a football.
Oh my God! Track. I'm gonna go out. I'm going to do a full
track. There's gyms there.
Yes, listen to this. I'm going to go do
rooms where there's just exercise equipment.
See, that is why we have problems in the public school. It is. No, you may be an excellent teacher, and I know that you're
wiped out. Yes,
and I know that you're an excellent teacher.
I try. It's hard, Anselm.
No, I know that you're an excellent teacher, right? But you are what you call an outlier. You're an outlier. Those other teachers are like, okay, I got an hour and a half break. Let me see if I could steal an extra 5 minutes. Because I didn't get over those 2 classes that I had to teach earlier. So I need an extra 5 minutes. Even though they already got another 45 minutes.
What do you mean you need it? You can't take an extra 5 minutes. You're working on bell schedules.
I could get to class 5 minutes late.
No, you don't want to do that.
Why?
I mean, you have people and kids and safety issues. So you have to be there. They really want you to stand in the hall when the kids are passing, but most people don't do that because you're too busy cleaning up after they leave and organizing yourself.
Whew. I want to be a teacher.
You know what? I really wish you knew what it was really like. People just don't know. That sounds easy.
It is easy.
You're sitting around with people and they're telling you they get out at 5 or something, and you're sort of like, ha ha. But it's...
Marjorie, let me say this. If I could get a full-time job and I'd be home back here at 4 o'clock, man, I would take that and making decent money. Decent money. It's not a bad living. Let's be honest. I take that in a heartbeat.
It's only not a bad living.
You got good benefits?
For the city of New York. But that is not for the case for the majority of people out there.
I take that. And I think many people will take that.
And many people think that they could take it, but I don't think they could.
Oh, I could take that any day. I know that.
I mean, surely it beats ditch digging, but it is not the simplest thing.
Or McDonald's.
Who would even? I mean, I couldn't fathom that.
Or
but
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Kentucky, Popeyes, any of the fast food joints.
Or Boston.
If this is going to be all about that, but I'm just saying that. It's not what you think it is, Anselm. It sounds really wonderful that the bell rings at 2:15 and you run out. Okay, but it's not that simple. What about all the paper to grade? What about all the people who are nagging you? What about the 2 45-minute breaks you have that I can't even leave out of the room because my students know I have a break that period, so then they swarm and stay in the room with me, and I can't leave. So what about that? It's not like it's just, you could just disappear. I don't very seldom get a break from kids. And there are these 2 girls. These 2 girls, after the 4th period leaves, when the 2 45-minute breaks come up, as soon as they leave, then these 2 girls are coming into the room because they know I will try to run and hide. So I can go find a teacher's lounge or some other place so I'm not around kids and I can focus without kids around. But they will not even let me get out of the room in time. When I run away from them, oh, we missed you. Where were you, Miss Lloyd? Where? So it's not like, it's that free. You just really need to understand. It sounds funny, but it's a lot harder than you expect it to be.
I mean, I listen.
I have to sit there and study Common Core all day and, the standards. And
I mean, I know teaching is not easy because, you got to deal with all the kids' baggage.
150 kids, Anselm. 150 projects. That's 150 projects. All that paper to grade, all these tests you get, all the homework to collect.
You don't do Scantrons?
I did a Scantron today. I scanned a test today. But then guess what? You scan 30 tests. Miss, I didn't take the test yesterday. Can I take it? It's not like the scanning machine is in the room. You got to go get it. So you say, okay, you just do it by paper.